Hello and welcome to Meet the Press Now. I'm Ryan Nobles reporting in Washington, where it's tick-tock on the clock for Speaker Kevin McCarthy as he strikes an optimistic tone on his conference's progress to avert a government shutdown, with the funding deadline only days away and yet no deal in place. Speaking this morning, Kevin McCarthy said his conference plans to move ahead with 4 individual spending bills this week, while telling me Congress still needs to pass a short-term funding bill to keep the government open, and projecting confidence that that vote could happen at any time.
So if you're moving appropriations bills, sir, then have you begun talks about moving a continuing resolution as well?
Well, you've got to be able to keep government open. I mean, and when you look at what the work that the members were able to do on keeping the government open, but at the same time securing the border, I think you would find a lot of support on both sides of the aisle for that. We're going to first put up the rule, be able to do the appropriation bills, and then we could move to the next.
How soon could a CR be voted on then?
Well, we've got the CR working now, so we could do it at any time.
So do you believe you can pass a CR and send it to the Senate before?
Look, I'm a believer in everything, yeah. I never give up.
He never gives up. On their own, the appropriations bills aren't enough to avert a shutdown. They appear to be yet another overture by Speaker McCarthy to the hardliners in his party as he tries to rally support for a stopgap funding bill. But the holdouts have yet to show signs of budging on a continuing resolution. And just last week, they blocked a single defense spending bill twice. Over the weekend, Donald Trump again weighed in on the shutdown fight on social media, writing, quote, "Unless you get everything, shut it down." Today, McCarthy warned members a shutdown could hurt the party politically.
I mean, if people want to close the government, it only makes them weaker. Why would they want to stop paying the troops or stop paying the border agents or the Coast Guard? I don't understand how that makes you stronger. I don't understand what point you're trying to make. Why would you want to stop paying those individuals? I couldn't understand somebody that would want to do that.
Now, of course, even if the House can get something passed before this week's deadline, any funding effort would also have to pass the Democrat-led Senate. And McCarthy's appeals to the far right all but guarantee his version would be dead on arrival. Meanwhile, across Capitol Hill, the Senate continues to deal with the fallout of Friday's indictment of Senator Bob Menendez. Menendez defended himself against the allegations of corruption at a press conference earlier today and seemingly criticized those who've called for his resignation.
I firmly believe that when all the facts are presented, not only will I be exonerated, but I still will be the New Jersey's senior senator. The court of public opinion is no substitute for our revered justice system. We cannot set aside the presumption of innocence for political expediency when the harm is irrevocable. To those who have rushed to judgment, you have done so based on a limited set of facts framed by the prosecution to be as salacious as possible. Remember, prosecutors get it wrong sometimes. Sadly, I know that.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.